Good to see you. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Marilla, let me make sure. Yes, Annie, Brina, and Justin so far. There's Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. All right. So while I am getting the questions gathered here, Jules, tell me what you've been up to, what you've been doing.
Well, I've been doing the meditation, morning meditations on Terry Holding Your Spaces channel, filling in and doing our thing for a little bit. And that's like 6 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Central Time. No, Pacific.
That's
Yeah, we
Pacific,
get
I
this
think.
this
Yeah.
this time thing is nuts. So I've been doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I do a few videos from what I call our place where we live, Resilience Ridge. So I do some videos with that, looking at our beautiful terrain, and then some thoughts along with that. And I've been moved to write some poetry again. So I used to write songs and do poetry years ago, and it's just like I sit down in the thing. So that's been fun, and I'm looking forward to um, starting the meditation on my own channel and get myself going with my channel because I have to grow up and, and start doing my own thing, and I'm looking forward to it. And thanks again, everybody. When I was on last, a lot of people went on and subscribed to my channel, and if I'm not at 100 now, I am. So that's how new I am. Woohoo!
Yes. So thank you guys for going over and subscribing if you haven't already to Jules' channel. And I've got all her information, well, her channel name, and where you can go to get to her channel down below in the description here. So, and Jackie just put it up. There it is.
Oh, you're too
Perfect.
kind. Thank you so much. And I've have a lot of experience with reading. I've been reading cards and doing things. Started out, of course, with the tarot back in the wind a long time ago because I'm a dinosaur. And and so I've been doing a lot of, I've done that for years, but work, family, whatnot. And so I'm looking forward to doing some of that, and would love to be able to, as build that up as I go along, when people get to know me and whatnot. So that would be fun because this guy over here, he's a wizard at all this, don't you know?
Thank you. Wrong way. Point the opposite way that you think. There you
That way,
go.
that guy over there.
The opposite way that you think you're pointing is the right way. So,
Nice.
and we got Carolyn subscribed. Thank you, Carolyn. And Venus is here. Hey, Venus. All right. Let me see where you're at because we want to get you to. Yeah, you said you don't know if you're at 11 or at 100 yet.
I didn't look. Um, I didn't look at all today to see where I was at, but I'm close anyway. That's all right. I'm not in the biggest hurry in the world, things just flow the way they do, so, you know.
That's true. That's true. Let me see if I can find out real quick here. Well, it's
Hi,
not wanting to go to
Sutaki.
your channel. There we go. Is Sutaki here? Hey, Sutaki.
Yeah.
You're at 102.
Woohoo!
So you're over 100. Yes.
That's
So
awesome.
Justin just subscribed to you as well.
Thank you so much. Peace be with you.
Yeah.
May we all grow and find abundance and fun.
Sounds great. All right. Well, we can go ahead and get started if you want to. We've got
I'd love that. That'd be great.
a little time here. If you anything else though that has popped up that you want to talk about. we can do that too. So it's up to you.
Well, what I've been working on is working on my getting a certification in intuitive coaching.
Oh, awesome.
Through Colette Berry and Reed, and I'm not done because what they do is they have you get your LLC, your licensure. You have to take the test and turn all your stuff in, so that's good. But also you have to get the business license and your insurance and all of that. So I'm working on that good stuff. Because just because you retire, whatever you've done in your life, doesn't mean you're done. And so I don't
Oh,
feel
I'm sorry.
done. I don't feel done. So I'm so happy to be here and to venture out and um, as life changes. And, I did a lot of service work in my life. And so now I'm switching over to a new kind of service in the spiritual realm. And this makes me super happy and gives me energy. Seeing all of you
Great.
here, being here with Scott and everything, I think that the more we focus on that, the easier we get through the stuff of our, mundane little 3D life business. It helps us. Oops, I just whacked my computer. Sorry, kids. But it helps us
Well, that's
get
okay.
get through life. So anyway, let's carry on. Let's do this.
All right. That was awesome. Nicola, I see you're here and we didn't get to you last time. So if you want a question, just put in your question. Okay. And we will get started. We've got Annie is first. So Annie wants a message on what to let in or let go for her, please.
Oh, let's do this, Annie. Let's see what to let in or let go. I'm going to grab a couple of cards for this, if you don't mind. So I think that that's
Take your time.
it's a wonderful opportunity when you're open to actually really taking a moment to see what it is that you want and open yourself up to allowing something new. I think that's beautiful. It's quite
Mhm.
daredevilish. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got the perfect card to start you off with, Annie. I've got the
Great.
Hermit. And the Hermit is about going inward and just looking inward and being able to decide what you want to let in. So a lot of it's going to be up to you. It's what you want to manifest and bring in, what you want to meditate and bring in. So of course, manifestation is something that you can bring in and don't want to let go of. And then meditation, I would say as well. So that's from the first card. The second is it says the sun, but it's the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is coming in really fast. So you might want to let go of trying to speed through life. Don't go so fast. Slow down. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint, and it just helps you to stop and smell the roses, kind of thing. Just stay in the power of now, and that's a awesome book if you get a chance by Eckhart Tolle. Is The Power of Now. If you've never read that, it can be life changing. It really is great. So it's about staying in the present moment, not worrying about the past. It's already happened. Not worrying about the future because it may not happen the way you want it to, and just staying in the present. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is staying in the present. This is, I'm not sure why it looks like she's making out with the bush. I don't know why that is. But this is just, this is just waiting for something to happen, having patience. So let in patience, right? So, oh, you love that book and his book, A New Earth. I want to read too. Yeah, yeah. I've only read the one, but I want to read the other ones as well. So that's a great book. You also got sea creatures, and it says find guidance in times of darkness and let your inner light shine bright. Yes, so let yourself, let your spirit shine. Step in your power, Annie, and you will find the guidance that you need just by reaching in and grabbing your light, like this hermit here. All right, and then for you, small steps forward. And I love this. It doesn't have to be, you know, you can barely see them, but they're here. These little cute things that they call funglings. I don't know how to say that, but that's what they're called. And anyway, it's okay to take small steps towards your goal. Just don't rush. And as long as you're doing baby steps, you're still moving in the right direction. You're still going towards your journey, towards your goals, towards your dreams. Right. So that's what I got for you, Annie. And here is Jules. I'm sure she's got more.
Oh, I love that. That's so really great. Because it's like taking baby steps. It's like taking little steps all along the way that to build. I call it building resilience here on Resilience Ridge. What I have here is I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude. Absolutely beautiful. It's like she's got a little halo of flowers and birds, and taking a moment to step out of worry while you're in your hermit phase, and just imagine, let go, and let that beautiful imagery come to you. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers and little things to cheer you up and let in the goodness of life. And also, we have precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully. And to make the most of your precious time, be mindful. I don't like this part so much, but it says, it's a balance. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So we're creating a balance for our growth and our time in the workshop of life. So you got the card where she's what was that? The 8 of Pentacles? What is that? The 7 of Pentacles? Anyway, where you're actually working, right? And you're building toward what you're wanting to harvest in the long run, I think. Um let's see here. Where's my other one? Oh, I love this. With all the work that you do and the quiet time you spend, the hermit is to me, if you don't mind me tagging off of your cards, is
Of
that,
course not.
you're building, you're listening, the lights coming on, and you're channeling in the information that you need. Let me read this one. It's a cutest little butterfly card. So, cocoon, hermit, and then we're going to emerge, right? The universe is always helping me, sometimes in unexpected ways. So I think that it's very wonderful to know that when we can't see outside of ourselves, when we are feeling either stuck, we don't know what to let go of, those things will emerge suddenly when we least expect it. You'll get an idea of what it is that you need to do to help yourself step through the threshold into what is coming soon. I love these little kitty cat cards. They are the cutest things. Look at that. I want to feel like that kitty in that painting. Just plop me right in there. And the word for this is tend your garden while you're in that space. Um, Meet Gaia, her peculiar flowers. Her flowers bloom in the sun and nurturing with love and care. In a tucked away corner of the forest, she planted new precious seeds. So, what seeds do you want to nurture in your heart? What garden are you trying to grow? So, I think that letting in the newness of what you really want deep in your heart. What is your heart's desire? What was your joy when you were a little kid? And bring that playfulness in, and then maybe letting what you're letting go of is something that you thought you were supposed to be or you were supposed to do, but the playful nature of being a kitty cat bouncing around in some flowers might be a fun place to go for a little while. And the universe will help you find that space in a natural sort of way. There you go. I hope that means something for you.
All right. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
And I want to say hi to Crazy Jane. Hey, Crazy Jane.
Great name.
I think Jules had to do a double take when I said that. It looks like you were like, what? Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, Brina, you are up. May I have a reading about my career? Okay, Brina, are you currently working? If you can just let me know that, it'll help me a little bit with the reading. Yeah, Brina, are you here? Okay, no Brina right now. All right, we will come back if we need to. Oh, there she is. As soon as I said it, there she is. Awesome. All right, Brina, we got you. You are currently working. Okay. All right, so a reading about your career. Well, interesting that I got Justice as the first card. So I don't know what your career's in, but I don't know if you've considered, something in the legal field. This can also just be making sure that your career is balanced, making sure your work is balanced with home, relationships, friendships, because you see these scales she's got right here, making sure external things are balanced. At the same time, is the karma that you put out into the world and coming back to you. So I'm sure you put out great karma. So just expect that great karma to come on back to you. All right. Okay, Morella, thank you. And then you got the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is your spa day card. So just making sure that you're giving yourself a spa day of time to pamper yourself and take care of yourself, and just a day for you. So if you have time to take a day off, take a day off. If you can't, make some time in between there to just do some things for you and revitalize yourself a little bit. And then you got the 6 of Cups, and this can be receiving a gift from Spirit. You see the gift there. And so I think that's what this means. It can also mean that you need to do a little bit of inner child healing about your career, and maybe fulfill some things that you had going on when you were a kid. What did you want to do when you were a kid? What kind of career did you want to have? And just kind of think about that, and have fun with your inner child. So you need a spa day. Yeah, I hear you. And then you got call back your energy. If I can get it to come in here. I've got a bad glare there. It says, not everything or everyone deserves a piece of you. Gather your light, reclaim your power, and return to your center. There you go. So make sure that you have your own energy and you're not letting anyone take any of your power away from you. Okay. And then the last card I got for you is Sacred Bonds. It says, I know in my heart and being that I don't have to change myself to fit in. Yes, my soul tribe loves me because of my individuality. Okay, so just keep being you. And I am going to pull one more card real quick here from
That's
the
good.
career deck and
Oh,
money deck. And you got the promoter. And it says if there's a new idea or project manifesting, know it has great potential for success. Careers in the nightlife industry. Hey, there you go, Brina. Um, events or restaurant industry could be right for you. Use the law of attraction for money. Be the energy you want to attract. I love that part. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to be a DJ at night, hey, you be a DJ at night. But you can also use the law of attraction to manifest what it is that you want to do in your career. I am doing most of what I wanted to do as a kid. Okay, awesome. You're just a little bit behind, Brina. So you may need to refresh. So, but here is Jules. Thank you.
ta-da! Go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I just was thanking her. You go right ahead.
Oh, well, it's so very interesting. Cards are like magic and you can't make it up. I think knowing that you've done most of what you wanted to do as a kid is pretty amazing. That's fantastic. So what I got for you is the friendship card. You know, you've done something here in your life to befriend your inner child and do what your inner child needs. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now it's time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. I love that you're doing a lot of that. And as far as your career is concerned, I think that this will all inform, you know, by doing the inner work and doing, you know, your bucket list, your kid bucket list, that's going to really make a difference. My heart space is abundant and flowing. I love this card. Let me see if I got you in there. And you've got a full bit of light through that heart chakra. And you've got the white stag and the water flowing. So it looks like love, heart space, abundance. I hope that your career is able to support what it is that you love to do and want to do with your life. It's so fantastic. And also along the line of light and power that is a theme is the lightning strikes. Sometimes there's sudden changes, sometimes there's sudden energy, sudden ideas. There, you know how frenetic and exciting it is when you have an electrical storm and you have to like be safe and hunker down. So you're about your career, protect it. Protect your we have to protect our money. Sometimes we have to do things like be with friends and get out and do the things that we love to hold that space so that we can keep our career going until we make a decision. So it may be that you may have a lightning strike of an amazing idea or a career opportunity as you're in the flow with your heart open, and the stag coming by, giving you strength that you might be able to suddenly come into something very interesting and surprising. I love that idea. Also, I pulled the little card here. It's from the Wishcraft, and it's an image of a father and child, father and son. And the message on this is I love my body. Love your body, the vehicle that gets you up and going every day. So maybe that spa day is a great idea. You're nurturing and doing the inner child. So I think this is a good kind of a status and also opportunity read for you. And this is really sweet. I've got the butterfly cards, of course, but it says, I soothe away anxiety and stress by choosing to do the things that help me relax. Spa day. So you can keep yourself nice and fluttery and ready to go and meet the day and allow the goodness of life to continue to flow by you and any new opportunities that might emerge. I hope that brings something to you. Some confidence that you're doing the right thing.
All right. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Brina. All right, Justin, are you still hanging out here? Thank you, Marilla. I kind of mumbled that. Thank you, Morella. There we go. That's better. See, I've been on here for a while and I still mumble. Still get my words all jumbled up, Jules.
Hey,
It
it's
happens.
okay. Maybe, yeah, you had to reset too. You had to refresh.
Yeah. All right, Justin is here. Brina said, I love the butterfly card. That reminds me of another childhood dream that I had. Oh, wow. It's
It's a
perfect.
sweet little deck. It's just butterfly affirmations. Who
That's
knew
cool.
little butterflies can be such a big deal, when it's in the symbolic realm of cards and readings for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Justin, first card I got for you is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups this is probably my favorite card in the deck because he is full of equanimity. And what equanimity is basically emotional control. So be like him. To be like him is to filter your words out of love and filter your actions out of love. Watch before you say something, watch before you do something, and just make sure that it's the best thing for you and for the way that you want to come across. But he is in charge of his emotions. That's why he's sitting out here on this seat or throne out in the middle of the water because he's so in tune with his emotions, is water, that he's able to handle them. And there's a dolphin in the back here for play too. So you don't have to be serious all the time. You can have fun and play. Right. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is there to help you have that spa day again. So it's coming up again. Let me get it to come in. There you go. A spa day can be more than just pampering yourself, Justin. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, go out and do something for you and just for you, this is the time to do it. So I think that's why you got this card is you need to find time for you as well as you are for other people. And then you got the Three of Swords. And this is just what it looks like. It's worry or sadness. If you have any of these things coming in, just know that these swords are actually illusions. It's just fear, false evidence appearing real. And you've got this. You can handle it. Call in Archangel Metatron if you need to help you to change your vibes from negative to positive. And he will. All right, the next card I got for you is the biome, and it says connection. You can see the globe there. We are all connected. So me and you and Jules and everybody in chat and everybody around is connected. And once you see that connection, you'll know that it's a good thing to be connected and to have people that have got your back and that you can trust and that trust you as well. And then the last card I got for you is a favor. So it says, be willing to give your best to make the world a better place. One favor is worth another, fostering equality and kindness for all. And there you go. So that's what I got for you, Justin. I hope that resonates in some way. And here is Jules.
Well, we have some interesting cards here for you today. Hi, Justin. General reading. I have an energetic body and the power of transformation and the power to transform myself and my life. And in a general sort of way, that's wonderful to build that trust that you can you can have this good relationship with your body, mind, and spirit and move forward and with strong and firmly grounded. I love all these symbols, and that shows some health and determination, the strength to do all of that. And also here, and this is goes with the King of Cups. It is the ocean and the ebb and flow. And so while you're out there amongst those waves, looking like you might get tousled about, and if you're sitting in that chair of the king and grounded, even though you are in the middle of the ocean, you are able to handle the ebb and flow of your life and maintain a steady, a steady boat, or or whatever you're in out there, even if you're flying over it. I have no idea. Um, but I love this card. There's not there in the oracle realm, there's not a lot of images of men in the oracles. So when I see them, this is some let me read it first. The temptation card in the fairy deck. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? I'm not. Hello. Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome any temptation, whatever its disguise or guise. And I think that when we have moments where we might be pulled in a direction we might normally want to go, or we see might not be the healthiest for us, what we can do is sit back and be in the light and be in the middle of that ocean of turbulence and maybe even needs and whatnot, and sit back and settle and say to yourself, the snake is powerful sign of transformation, not a temptation, but transformation. So we can learn to shed our skin and move forward in something in the direction of what it is that we want to do, instead of being afraid of it, to say, you know what, I'm going to move through this and I'm going to find my way. I pulled this little cute cat card, which is about soulmates. And I think that the concept of a soulmate is really important. And how much of that concept of a soulmate are we that for ourselves? Are we in good connection with ourselves, and possibly also our a mate that we might be considering, or someone that we're dating, or if we're married or whatnot, if that means anything specific. And all these reads can apply to all of us, and make sense in some way for everyone. And Meet, Moon, and Mirror, those are their little cute names. And they're perfect reflections of each other. And they have so much to teach each other. And the moon reflects the light of the sun, and they reflect each other's light back and forth to one another. Um, so we're always emanating and reflecting, and checking in to see what's going on. Our energies push and pull and infuse each other with the things that we need in life, and love and planning, and all the things that someone might imagine doing with their soulmate. What do I have to share in the world? What do I share with my partners and my friends? And what am I being taught by partners and friends? Remember that we are here to help each other grow. Also, there's one other card here. This is from the inner child and healing work to be done. Don't be afraid of your shadow, just like you were with that snake. Go right through that and look at what might be in that shadow for you. There might be a precious gem, like you just cracked open an oyster. There might be a pearl of wisdom for you in that ocean, that you might find what you're looking for, and identify. Uh, because as we look at our shadows, we also find our light if we walk through that. So it's my wish for you that you find your light through taking a moment to look at your shadow and not be afraid of it. I love this because in this, what even is this? Can you guys tell what this image is? It's just a beautiful, it's like rainbow cookies or something. That's
Rainbow
hilarious.
something, yeah.
It's a little rainbow star cookies. I love cards. They're so crazy. I can give good things to myself and others. So there's something here about relationships with others, relationships with yourself, the continuity of life and give and take, and what you're sharing. And so be bold. You have the energy and the power to transform your life. And also, um, share the sweetness of life with one another with all those cute little cookies. And I hope that there's some meaning for you in that, Justin. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you.
All right. Thank you, Justin. Okay. Jeff is here. Tarot Ask Backwards. Hello. And let's go ahead and keep rolling with Sherry, Old Wind Walker. If you'll just let me know you're here. You're welcome, Justin. Hey, Jax. Jax is here from Mangled Unicorn. Sherry is here. All right. Okay, Sherry, whatever is most important for me to know right now? Okay, let me just look. Okay, so the main thing that Spirit wants to say to you right now, Sherry, is that you need to be resilient and have that bounce back. So just keep going. Don't let go. And just know that you are, resilient, and you have that, you can't. Okay, squirrel. I have squirrel moment.
Squirrel.
See? Squirrel moment. Okay. Just make sure that you have that bounce back and that you're not giving up on your journey, or that you're still taking even baby steps forwards, because you've got the 10 of Cups coming up, and this is happy family, happy community. It could be your friends as well, but there's a rainbow up here for prosperity, and there's a light shining through up there as well for your connection to Spirit. So I think that Spirit just wants you to know that you're in a good place. The only thing that's important for you to know when this all is happening is to have gratitude, because when you have gratitude for it, those good things can still come in and will come back to you with abundance. Right. And then I've got the 7 of Cups. And this is having a lot of options. So whatever your options are, choose with your gut and your intuition. And it's usually that first instinct or first nudge that you get that tells you, oh, I should pick this one. But if you stop right there and get rid of the but, it's that first thing. It's the first thing that comes to you. So choose with confidence what you need to when you're making decisions. And then I got this cute little guy, and it says Shadow Path. The darkness is not your enemy. It is your teacher. So this is all about shadow work and how you can sit with it and, decide if it's real or not. If it's real, you change it into something else. You can change it into something that is positive. If it's not real, you just release it. But it also says embrace the unseen parts of yourself with courage and curiosity. There is a wisdom in the shadows waiting to be claimed. Okay, and the last one I got for you, Sherry, is you got a buck,
Oh,
big old buck. And it says, "There is goodness in the world, and I choose to focus on it. I am a part of the light." There you go. So focus on your light and the goodness that's in the world, because there's a lot of good that's out there for you. And that's what I got. And here is Jules.
oh, that's wonderful. I got an interesting, we're going back just a tiny little bit to the winter solstice. So things that you may have been reflecting on as we were going through the cold and the winter, which in some places in the United States and the world, they're still snowing in Colorado right now, like feet worth in the mountains in the Rockies. So we may be still having some of the effects of the closed in the reflective period of the winter. So there may be a seed brewing from that time that will be pertinent to what you need to know right now. And of course, you would know that. And what we have here is that you became curious. This is the little curious kitty. The curious kitty says, meet Blaze. That's this kitty's name. And we with eternal kitten eyes, he experiences the each instance of sight, smell, sensation as if for the very first time. His mind is a delightful question mark. So when he meets other kitties, visits an unfamiliar place and tries something new. His mind is not um, uh, confused and doesn't make presumptions or assumptions. So, what this kitty says is, what is my heart trying to tell me right now? Focus in on what your heart space says. I've been thinking about this for a while. So, what do I need now? And I think this is just being curious about what that might be. And also, continually, staying in curiosity with learning, evolving, and discovering who you are. And you might find that some of those seeds that are growing to turn out to be something wonderful about yourself. To staying focused on the positive and looking for the magical, beautiful things about yourself. And so you might choose to do something differently today. I dare to do something differently. So as I'm growing and learning, we say to ourselves, I'm becoming a beautiful butterfly, and the beautiful qualities of me are shining true. And I am able to spread my wings and fly and do my little butterfly job, whatever your life, whatever the meaning is for you with this, that you can just get into it and go do it. So we're going to create a new foundation for something fantastic. And also, that was going to lead to natural course of flow here is to transformation. And this card says that for you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good, embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, knowing that transformation is happening and that is absolutely the best is yet to come for you. I love that. And so, what we do is with this, I love this natural flow of these cards. It's so much fun. Um, I follow the cycles of my body. So as we're moving and changing and growing, we're looking at our chakras, maybe looking at our gut instinct. What does the gut, the second, third eye is the gut, and it says, "Hey, what is good for me? What is this cycle in my physical body saying? Where am I at?" And that might help you know better that what's right now. To trust yourself right now could be an amazing thing. And we have this little special bonus. I love flowing through the magical cycles. Can't make it up, right? I get a card that says follow your cycles and go with your cycles and pay attention to them. And this one says celebrate your gratitude that you love flowing with the cycles of your life. and unafraid, move into something quite fantastic, which is this card, fantastical, awe. Just being at awe in the beauty that surrounds you. This looks like love, open-heartedness, joy, and the bright colors and the lights and the either the that might be the moon, I don't know, but it's really beautiful. And so I hope that's what you need to know now is trust yourself, trust your body, your mind and your soul and your spirit together and look for the positive. Enjoy your transformation and let it flow. Thank you, old Windwalker.
All right. Thank you, Jules. That was great. Thank you, Sherry. Okay. We did get a donation by Jack, so I'm going to kind of read this because I don't want YouTube to strike us. So it says, can I have a general? I got blank slapped today by some news. Okay, so I'm not going to put it up here, but if you want me to repeat it, Jules, I can. So
No, we're
just
good.
got slapped today by some news. All right.
Yeah, I read it already, so we're good. I got it.
Perfect. All right. Jax, are you here?
Be here, Jax.
I'm pretty sure she is. Just in case. Yes. All right. Awesome. So I'm not sure what kind of news you got today, but I can tell that it has it's got you in some kind of way. So just make sure that you know that you are still going forward and you're still okay on your journey, no matter what that news was, because this is the night that goes slow and steady. A bunny just ran in front of me and he's just sitting. Okay. Well, I don't have any bunnies for you, but I do have a horse, and he's saying slow down and don't go too fast, right? And then you got the Six of Pentacles. So you got two Pentacle cards here, so that could be money coming in, and this is generosity. So giving, and you are such a generous person, so having generosity for others and then receiving in balance as well with the scales balance. And then you got the Five of Swords. So this means that maybe somebody did something to you today or something happened that was just icky and you need to walk away from it. And that would be the best thing to do is walk away, but sometimes you can't, and I get that. So if you can't walk away from it, you speak your truth or your actions out of love. Okay. You love the colors of these cards. Yeah, this is the Groovy Weight deck. So at the back of it will look like. Yeah, there's I love the colors too.
So fun.
The next card that I got for you is Out of Nothing. And look at that big guy there. Let's see if I can get him to come in. There we go. And it says, magic is born in the empty spaces. What seems lost, broken, or missing is just waiting to be created. Trust in the unseen. Something beautiful is taking shape. Right? So even in our hardest times, there's something good that's coming out of it. So out of nothing, something can transform and still help you on your journey and be good for you somewhere down the road. Again, I don't know what that was that happened to you, but lots of love and light to you for it. I've got one more card for you. You got the Coral Compass. It says, trust in the guidance of your inner compass and let it lead you to your true north. Yes, I love that. So trust in the guidance of your intuition and that it will take you to where you need to be in the right direction, and trust that you're going to be okay. Oh, he quit because the clinic is doing him wrong, but that leaves me without care too. Oh, I'm sorry. see if I can still walk by the time I get a new doctor of that type. Oh, I've got you. Your doctor quit. Okay. Well, lots of love and light to you, Jax. Maybe you'll get a much better doctor this time. And I'm sorry that happened, but lots of love and light to you. Um, 5 months last time. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Yeah, most benevolent outcome to you, Jax. And here is Jules for you.
Oh, thank you so much. This is very supportive, Scott. Hey, Jax. Good to see you here. I'm glad you came in. As always, I keep you on the prayer list for our show for meditation and prayers. Also, here we have the second time tonight for the ocean card, which is the ebb and flow. Take a deep breath and know that you are on a path that you might not be able to see all of where this ebb and flow is taking you. But I think the tender, strong arms of your guardian angels are here with you, supporting you. Perhaps there's something that we don't know yet that will be able to help you even more than what we might have perceived with your prior doctor. I'm hoping and will focus for you that you're being pulled through the timeline and that your deep Akashic record, this deep ocean of growth and change that you are in right now, that you feel buoyed up and supported in this ebb and flow that is here for you to experience. Because we're doing it with you, girl. And you say to yourself, I am valuable. This is your butterfly card. Because even though you're not able to feel like you can walk well right now and you're going through a lot of stuff, spirit is more powerful than we give it credit for. We're more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. I am valuable. We'll say that again. Everybody say, I am valuable. Hey, many people are thankful for my presence in their lives. Oh, I think that you've got crews of people in so many of these chat rooms that are definitely happy that you're a part of our lives. Oh, yes, I understand that. And we're with you. And I believe it's a good idea to ask everybody do this too together. Ask your guardian angels and maybe Archangel Raphael to be here with you and hold you and feel those feathers close around you, or a beautiful butterfly to come like a big butterfly, like a giant butterfly, come around and just wrap its little beautiful butterfly wings around you and give you that energy in the frequency of the color and the flutter that happens, the frequency of the actual movement of the butterfly. Oh, look at this. It's you, except for not so mangled. Who's come? Are these people? Oh, I don't know what, if you guys can see, there may be can you tell what that is? It's
Those are
little
people.
people. There's
Yeah.
little fairies or something hanging out with this unicorn. Girl, you got the fairies hanging out with you. And it says here, I share my world with animals which have all kinds of strengths. So if you do have animals around you, or invite recognizing when the animals around you, the birds, the bugs, all the little critters, your kitty cats, and whatever animals you have at your home, really appreciate their ability to translate healing and angelic energies to you. I hope you find comfort in that. And spirit is very generous. Look at her. She's adorable. Her name is Generosity. And we're met with the generosity of spirit here. Her name is Sapphire. And she's generous. She's the generous spirit in all of us. When the dark side comes out, oh no, it's a he. This little cute thing is a he in this card. Um, we dance on the rainbow of light and the gentleness in the eyes. And what we do is we give ourselves time, love, sweet and nurturing care. So if the nurturing care doesn't seem like anything's happening from out there, know that we're all with you. and that we're helping buoy you up, and so that you can graciously receive help from others while you're challenged and stuck or feeling down, that we're really here because light, the light of healing is with you. The light of healing is upon you. And I believe that there's so many healers in all of these rooms that have been there, that sometimes what looks like a misfortune could be the actual result of the communal and the cumulative efforts and all the prayers that have been sent your way may be doing a favor to allow in something more and better. Let me see what it actually says here. This is the fairy queen of light, comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate in the darkness. So, if you got any fairy lights, turn them on. Bring it out, bring it on. And then what we have here, my heart is open to receive love. Here's the key: love ourselves, a love with our friends, love that we may have with a partner. And if we're not partnered, that's just fine. We look for our divine feminine and masculine, our beautiful friends that help us along the way with this beautiful cup full and the roses full bloom with love. And I think that we don't have to be partnered to fill this void in our hearts. We can heal ourselves and feel that love, especially when we're. Look at how wonderful. I love it that people donate, Scott. It's so beautiful. Keeping the flow going. Keep the flow going. Your cup can be full in these moments where you're meditating, and we know there's pain and discomfort, but we got you, because it is the love that holds us and sees us through. And I hope that the more love that we send and we share with one another and in all the rooms in which we participate in this community, that love is a very important part of it. And so we're here for you, girl. And hang on to that love in your heart. Hold on to that tree of life, because, life is a wild adventure. Take good care of yourself. I hope that you find some hope and some settling of your nerves and your heart. Thank you.
All right. I forgot, Jax, to give you some extra cards, so I'm going to do that real quick here. You also got the Seven of Pentacles, which is patience. So I know it's hard to have patience in a situation like this, but have patience with yourself, okay? First of all, first and foremost, have patience with yourself. And then Jules was just talking about love coming in. Look at this. You've got a Knight of Cups coming in with the cup saying all you need is love. That's what
all
that
you
card
need
says
is
up
love.
there. Yeah. And and then you got this card here that says, when I act in alignment with my heart, I automatically manifest the life I dream of. There you go. So act in alignment with your heart and have some patience for yourself. All right. So that is what I got for you. Thank you, Jax. All right. And let's see. Darla is also here and has donated. Hi, Darla. So you will go next. Hi, Angie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Bora Bora. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Juanita.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Okay, and questions are now closed, everybody. But thank you all for being here. And Darla, if you'll just let me know you're ready. And thank you for giving the right amount of donation too. I really appreciate that. Darla, if you could just say hi for me so I know you're ready. No, Darla? She was just here.
Yeah, I just saw her.
Well, in the interest of time, I'm just going to go ahead and just start the reading, and she can come back and rewind if she needs to. So I know she can't be too far away. So we'll just timestamp Darla. Oh, there she is. Okay. Thank you, Darla. Good. The first card you got from me is the Goddess or the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. And this Queen of Pentacles is a mother, first and foremost. So she mothers herself, and then she's able to mother others. So I would say just make sure you're mothering yourself, taking care of yourself, and self-care, self-love is very important for you right now. Next card I got for you is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles says that you need a spa day as well. So get your spa day in and pamper yourself some and do something for you. And then you got the King or the God of Cups. I said this is my favorite card out of the deck because he is just so emotionally strong. He's sitting on waves of water, right? And thinks about what he says before he says it, thinks about his actions before he does them, and is just full of equanimity. So this is Spirit asking you to take on those characteristics of the court cards. So that is... well, this is definitely one of the court cards. So, you King of Cups. And then you got the Empress. And the Empress is also a mother-like, as you can see in this one. She's very mother-like, but she is full of self-care and self-love as well as creativity. Okay, so just make sure that you're... as you're giving yourself self-love and self-care, you can do something fun as well and creative with your time. And then you did get the Devil, but this just means that there's just something that you need to let go of. It doesn't mean a scary creature is going to jump on top of you in the middle of the night. No, it just means there's something that you need to let go of. Okay, and it's a person, place, or thing. It's usually that the first thing that you can think of when you think of what is the devil that's holding me back right now, or what is this thing that's holding me back right now. That's what it is. Okay, and the next card is Celebration. You see the little baby there. I don't think that there's necessarily a baby coming into your life, but this just says that all is well and eternal peace flows through you. You are divinely guided, inspired, and protected at all times. And then you got a life of purpose. Yeah, just make sure you're fulfilling your life purpose in everything that you do. Every step, every choice, every heartbeat carries meaning. So follow your life purpose. And then you got the West card, and it says completion. So if you have a question as to where you should start, look in the west or the left direction. And then you've got completion. So you are going towards the end of the cycle that is completing, and then you're going to have a brand new beginning happening with the beginning of a new cycle that is coming and will be, I think, a very good new start. So that's what I got for you, Scott. This is something I really to work on. Okay. No problem. I think that it will be no problem for you if you just put your intentions in there and let go of whatever's holding you back. Then you're going to be good to go. So thank you so much, Darla. And here is Jules.
That was beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, and so this, I think, has something to do with trust, trusting ourselves, right? I have pulled two cards of trust for you. I love this one. Look at the little orbs around the kitty cat. It's like, hey, what is going on? So this is a little kitty that says, trust is an agreement she makes with the flame in her heart. I trust, I know that this thing that's going on, that these feelings that I'm having are definitely what I need to follow up on, right? And so what you truly seek awaits you from an open-hearted knowing. I love it. This butterfly says, the more I trust in life itself, the better things turn out. We come here, we have our job. We might just be a little butterfly right here with this card, but we know what we're supposed to do. And the light is with us every day as we hang out and are looking around for what our next moves might be and how we feel about things. And if we do focus and create an invocation, what are we wanting to trust? What does spirit want you to focus in on that you can feel confidently motivated and moved, naturally flowing towards a particular area? And take a moment to gather up your magical tools and light a candle and create a small affirmation for yourself about what it is. I trust myself too. I will follow through step by step, little by little, and I will move through these things. And what this is, the family card is quite beautiful. It could be online family, physical family. We can also, celebrate in more ritual with others, depending on what you do and where you hang out and how your life is. Stay in community with people. Don't leave yourself alone. Be taken by the hand and led forward with the good things of life. So with your heart open. I love this card. I have shuffled, okay? And my heart space is abundant and flowing. And that's where we can get when we settle ourselves on our intent and we want to move forward with things. We want to feel good about our lives, opening up our hearts, staying connected with nature and all that is, and allowing the light to come through you in all these subtle ways. We can have all of these experiences in one day. We could drive over a bridge with water. We can see images of water. We could see images of light, and at night, the moon, whatever we take our source from, it's available in nature and it's available everywhere. We can use, if we can't get out and get to all these places, we use your imagination. And it really can change how you live your life if you gather all these things that you need in small ways everywhere. And so, with all of that foundation, you can move into better manifestation and feeling like you really are catching a clue about how to manifest. I think it's something that we're like, oh, yeah, spirit family, that sounds good. Guides, whatnot. Ask them all for get involved. Please, everybody, ramp it up. From tiny things, big things can grow depending on how we're doing it. No fault, no shame, no blame. We're all learning. Like what is it? We do better when we know better. We're growing and we're learning, all of us. So manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now, write it all down on a piece of paper, and that's a good way to start. And then you could do your ritual and light that candle, burn it all the way through. Be happy that you took a moment to really take care of you. It rhymes. Why do I always rhyme? It's something that happens to me. Sorry, kids. Okay, and then you might at some point be able, with all that light you're focusing on, say, you know what? I'm here at this card again, where there is light and love, and you feel like you're in a place of awe and wonder and gratitude. And and I think spirit wants us all to spend more time right here. Awe, wonder, gratitude. Thank you so much. Take care now. I hope there's something in this for you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Darla.
Thank you, Darla.
Okay. Is Gary for Grace still here?
Hi, Gary.
And after Gary will be Nicola, and then that will be all for this show. So I do have another one coming up in about 45 minutes. So I'll try to get to both Gary and Nicola. But if I don't get to you, or if you have a question that you didn't get to post, you can always come back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be here. So Gary is here. Please, any message from spirits? All right.
This card.
Okay, Gary. Any message from spirits? Yes, you got the 9 of Wands or rods, and this is to just be resilient, have that bounce back, and just keep going. When the tough times, go, you get going. So keep going and don't give up on your journey when the times get a little bit rough, because you also got the 10 of cups. So this is prosperity and happiness and joy with your friends, family, community. It can be a plethora of things. So just know that you have goodness coming to you, and the only thing that you need to do is have generosity, or excuse me, gratitude, and that gratitude will bring in more abundance to you and more of this good stuff. And then you got the 10 of rods or 10 of wands. And this is feeling overwhelmed. And it's just what it looks like, just having too much on your back. And if you are feeling that way, feeling overwhelmed or overburdened by something, just make sure that you lay some of these down and only carry what you can, and don't try to do everything all at once. Know that, like I said before, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So you don't have to go so fast and you don't have to do so much. So if it's work or if it's home, whatever it is, slow down a little bit and take baby steps. You're still going in the right direction, even if it's just small steps. You also got the permission card. Look at this guy. And it says, you don't need approval to follow your heart. Give yourself the freedom to dream, to choose, to be. You are your own greatest authority. I love that. So you give yourself permission to do what you want to do. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, then you give yourself permission to do what you can in this lifetime. All right. And then the next card that I got for you is the Forest card. And it says, listen to the language of nature and let it nurture your soul. The forest reminds you of their balance, or the balance between spirit and earth. All right. So let it nurture your soul just when you're out in nature, or if you want to bring nature into you, you can always do that by bringing in crystals, Palo Santo, or sage. So that's what I got for you, Gary. And as Curtis says, let me get my little box ready. You got this.
You got this.
Yes.
Woohoo.
I had to do that because Curtis just came into chat. So,
Oh,
hi,
yes.
Curtis.
Hi, Curtis. That's
And
awesome.
here is Jules.
Well, good to see you, Gary. First, I guess these cards are cutting straight to the chase. I can let go of my mistakes. And this will all make sense as we go through the rest of these cards, because this is connected to the rest of these cards. Letting go of things that might have blocked us in the past, things that we might have regrets, shaming, blaming, taking in, guilt is something you felt guilty that you did, or something caused guilt. But shame is something where we have internalized something to the point that it causes us injury. And so I can let go of my mistakes. If there's shame underneath that mistake, forgive yourself and let it go. Let it just say, you know what, I don't need it anymore. I got to move forward. I'm moving forward with my interdimensional being forward. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Because there is a great mystery in the fact of letting go. We forgive things and we forgive ourselves. And that's what our job is. So this is a little Esmeralda, and she's sweet, unknown, and allure of the endless mystery. So it is a mystery that this little Esmeralda cat helps us make peace with the mystery of life. Let the great unknown sit beside you as you wash the dishes and fall in love and write your story and live your strange and winding life. Whatever it is that we do or whatever we've done. The mysteries of joy and wonder in our lives are still there for us. Oh, and I love this. This card is the hidden depths. So none of us maybe know about everything about one another. And we don't need to, because what we need to know is that we're all on this life journey, and that the hidden depths of who we are, where we've been, what we know, and who we can become, regardless of the circumstances of our lives, is part of that mystery. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we can become free. So take a deep breath and don't worry, because when we look at things, it could be a gift that you remember. Maybe you can reconnect with the value of yourself, with the wholeness of your being, with the bright spiritual light that you have within, and that you are all one beautiful soul that deserves all the goodness in life. That could be the thing that's emerging for you, because I release negative thoughts about myself and my life. The heart is wide open. There's an experience with the way the astrology is going and the way things are changing and the way everyone is building a foundation for growth and change and opening up and seeing the light, not looking at the news and all that kind of stuff. The more we spend our time in this space, the more we train ourselves to not be in the other spaces. So I believe that it's possible, even for me, because I got a heck of a load of stuff to let go of so that I can do this myself. So if I can work on it, I honestly believe anybody can. And so this is the last trio of cards. And the reason I put these all together is because I think that what it says here, remember, we are spirits in earth suits. Okay, this is the guy talk. My dad was a mechanic. Hi, kitty. And this is your soul. Hello, imagine your little souls. And then this is your body. You can't stuff that soul into this body, whatever condition it's in, you can't do it. It's impossible. That's why we have auras. That's why we are able to do healing work and send energy to each other is because we can't stuff it inside of here. And so what that means is that we were a being before we came here. And so these are all about the soul. Remember that you're a soul. We came here to learn some hard stuff. This is, like it's a spin cycle of our existence is this place. But the soul is a beautiful, magical thing that we can feel, even if while we're dreaming, meditating, we get to take a really great hot shower or get to swim in a pool, someplace where we feel the lightness of our beings. And that in the dark spirit moon, in the void of space, we have a hard time, I think, as little humans conceiving what the soul is like and where it is and what it feels like. All I can say from the experiences that I've been, seeking out in life is that it's all about our perspective. If we keep our perspective, spirit says, we're not going to worry about the vast expanse of space and the voids or the periods in our life, the cycles in our life that feel like we're stuck or something, because the void turns out to be way bigger than we thought, right, Scott? It is huge. The metaverse. It's not just a multiverse, it's a metaverse. It's tons of universes. I don't even know how many thousands of them that they're finding. So while we're here in this body doing this thing in this life, we are still so connected to all that is. And I really hope that, because we can find a balance with all of that. And I think Spirit likes to remind us that all is love, that we're all connected in whatever our journey is. Thank you. And I hope that that has meaning for you.
All right. Thank you so much. And let's see. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you being here.
Thank
We
you,
did
Gary.
try to reach out to Nicola, but she is not here right now.
All
So
right.
we'll send her on the other show if she does come back. I just want to thank everybody in chat. Thank you for being here, and all the moderators. Thank you so much, Jules. Thank you so much for being here. And what have you got coming up?
Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock Pacific time, we'll be doing our wild meditation time. Add more people to the prayer list because we always do that as we gather up our energy and love to help send that to love and light and whatnot to everybody. So, lovely to see you all here. Thank you so much for having me, Scott. It means the world to me to be able to sit with everyone and try to spread hope and love and a little bit of joy and fun. Thank you.
All right. And as I mentioned, I have another live at 9 o'clock. It'll be with Curtis and Gigi and a special guest. So it should be really interesting. Nicola, I see you came in. If you can just come back at 9 o'clock, we'll get you then. And welcome Violet as well. Just walked in. So thank you guys. And I will see you guys soon. So again, Jules, thank you so much. Yeah, and Milo wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi, baby. Say
So
hi.
cute.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.